Amina, on the other hand, cared for the calf as if it were a human child. She named it Nuru, meaning light, and made sure it had enough to eat and a clean place to sleep. Despite everything, she loved her unusual child deeply. She believed Nuru was a blessing in disguise and treated the calf with great affection. The constant ridicule broke Malik's pride. One day, he sat under a tree, thinking about his life. He remembered how cruel he had been to Amina and how she had always been kind to him. He thought about the villagers' laughter and realized that his suffering was as a result of his own actions. Perhaps this is the God's way of punishing me, he thought. Malik decided to apologize to his wife. That evening, he came home and found Amina feeding Nuru. The calf wagged its little tail happily at the sight of its mother, Amina. Malik said, his voice soft and full of regret, "I have wronged you. Please forgive me." Amina was surprised, but saw the sincerity in his eyes. Tears filled her eyes as she nodded. She forgave him, and for the first time in years, they shared a peaceful evening together. Malik even helped Amina clean Nuru's bedding and fetch water. From that day on, Malik changed. He treated Amina with kindness and respect. He helped her with chores and even began to care for Nuru. The villagers noticed the change and were amazed. They no longer mocked him, but began to admire how he had become a better person. Malik's transformation became a topic of discussion, and some even sought his advice on family matters. Amina and Malik grew closer, and soon Amina became pregnant again. This time, Malik was excited and supportive. He often spoke to her belly, telling stories and singing lullabies. When the time came, Amina gave birth to a healthy baby boy. They named him Juma, which means blessing. The couple's joy grew even greater. After a year, Amina gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. They named her Siti, meaning peace. Their home, once filled with silence and sorrow, was now alive with laughter and love. Malik marveled at his two children, feeling pride and happiness he had never known before. Juma and Siti grew up alongside Nuru, who had become a beloved member of the family. Nuru seemed to understand them as if it were human. The children spent their days playing with the gentle cow, racing through the fields,